Aliya, over here! I lift my head at the shout of my name to see Iviria waving at me from a table. Next to her is Lyell, who immediately melts into a sheepish smile at the sight of me. Huh? What's Lyell doing here? Iviria did not mention them in her message when she asked me to meet her here this morning. Also schon wieder ein Tag vergangen. Ich war mir nicht sicher, ob das jetzt nicht hier die Taverne ist oder was weiß ich. Okay, eigentlich ist es die Guildhall. Aber trotzdem. Danke für die Zeitangabe, liebes Spiel. I haven't forgiven them yet for running off without much as leaving behind a message, causing me to worry about their safety for a whole week. Pretending not to notice Lyell, I wave back at Iviria and join them at their table. Good morning, Aliya. Pointedly ignoring Lyell's greeting, I direct my smile at Iviria. So, what the urgent quest you said you had for us? Iviria's face splits into a wide grin, and she whips out a piece of paper from her pocket. Flicking it over at me, I catch it definitely with one hand, reading it over. Mother of souls, 2,000 gold coins! Yep, pretty easy task too. Only have to go through the caves of spirits and collect a small piece from the rings of the Bat King at the end of the cave. Practically salivating at the thought of the reward, I glance at Iviria in surprise. How did you get this crest? Were you really lucky enough to be the first one to see this being posted up and snatching it? Have you registered with the administrator that we're accepting this quest yet? Nope, don't need to. Perks of being the highest rank warrior in the guild. That's not fair, it's against the rules, Iviria. All quests are open to the entire guild, on a first come first served basis. And I am the one to lay eyes on it. It just so happened that I had pulled a few strings to make sure I would be the first one to see this quest from the royal medics. Lion frowns, a look of disapproval crossing their face. Iviria crosses her arms, looking defensive. What? Are you saying you don't want to get this reward? By all means, you can leave now. I only invited you along because I was being nice. I don't mind if you leave the party. More gold for the rest of us. Lyra's frown deepens, their eyes darting to the piece of paper in my hand again before resting on my face. Aliya, what are your thoughts about it? Don't you think it's wrong to bypass the rules like that? Should I condone Iviria's behavior? I mean, it's pretty hard to turn down such a great quest. Rules are made to be broken, like buildings, or people. At least register the acceptance of the quest before leaving. What's done is done. Hä? Also wir können jetzt Ja, mehr oder weniger, oder Ja sagen. Ja gut, wenn schon, denn schon. Wir können eh nicht Nein sagen, von daher... Who cares about these silly rules? Certainly not I, when it means I can finally have enough gold to purchase the beautiful dragonflame sword that I've had my eye on for a month. It's not a big deal, honestly. Rules are made to be broken, after all. I have a mischievous wink and Iviria shoots Lyle a triumphatic smirk. Triumphant. Irgendwie komme ich nicht drauf klar, dass das nicht triumphatic heißt. Triumphant smirk. See, Aliya agrees with me. Lyra raises their head in surrender, knowing they have lost the vote. Alright, I can see I'm outvoted here. You guys win. Well, you don't have to force yourself to come along if you don't want to. We'd just be fine without you. No, you wouldn't. The Cave of Spirits isn't an easy place to conquer. You're going to need my healing magic. Admit it. You just want a share of this hefty gold reward. Leo chuckles but doesn't deny it. Come on, let's go before the guild makes me change my mind and report you to the authorities. Das war irgendwie ein abrupter Übergang. I glance at the countless flame spirits floating in the cave with trepidation, then peek at Iviria. As expected, there is no hint of fear or uncertainty on her face, only determination and anticipation. Iviria, are you sure just the four of us will be enough to do this? Of course! If we invite more people into the party, the reward will be split even further. I, for one, don't want that to happen. I swallow hard, biting my lips as I glance at the enemies ahead of us again. Vera makes a very good point, but with only 2 warriors, a mage and 1 bear, this is going to be a tough battle. Okay, die Musik ist für mich gerade viel zu laut, deswegen stotter ich gerade so, ich mach die mal kurz ein bisschen leiser. Okay, ich hoffe, es wird jetzt besser sein. Ready? Next to us, Lyle's muttering draws to an end, and they nod, having finished casting enchantments on us. Then let's go! Teddy darts forwards, a fearless, wide grin on her face. Her claws extended and ready to slash into the enemies. Iviria follows, and after a brief moment of hesitation, I too run after them into the midst of the fight. I run straight through one spirit with my blade, which disappears into a puff of smoke. Without pausing, I twist and flick my sword to deflect a fireball, and in a swift move plunge the blade into a flame spirit on the right. Besides me, Iviria is twirling her spear around in practiced movements, taking down multiple enemies in one blow. Teddy, who's clearly having the time of her life, slashes out repeatedly with her claws, expertly dodging the spirit's fire attacks with nimble movements. Meanwhile, icicles fly from Lyle's staff at the spirits, piercing straight through their bodies. Behind you, on your left! I twirl around just in time to slice through one spirit that tried to sneak up on me, but I'm unable to dodge the puff of flames they send towards me by another one. Stumbling back, I hiss at the pain from the angry streak of red that the flames left on my arm. But I have to immediately shrug it off and sidestep another attack. You're okay, Aliya? Lyle! Heal her! On it! I'm fine. Watch out! You're 3 o'clock, Iviria. Iviria casually sidestepped their attack, jabbing her spear behind her and taking down the spirit without so much as a blink. A cocky grin begins to spread across her face, and I can't resist returning her smile, the adrenaline pumping through my veins. The battle continues, and surprisingly, despite being greatly outnumbered, the victory comes easier than I had expected. Soon enough, the flaming spirits have all been defeated, leaving behind some tiny flickering candle flames in the once well-lit cave. I immediately collapse to the ground with a tired but satisfied groan, closing my eyes and panting. Teddy follows suit, cuddling up against me. I told you we can do it. Viria's voice lacks any real smugness, as she too is bent over, trying to catch her breath. A second later, a green glow surrounds the three of us, and I can feel the pain in my rounds subsiding as Lyral making takes effect. Magic. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das gerade richtig gelesen habe. Wahrscheinlich habe ich wieder irgendeine Scheiße gelesen, aber das kennt ihr ja von mir. Ich werde das jetzt nicht jedes Mal neu erwähnen. Thanks. Lyral seems surprised at my show of gratitude. They beam at me in return. Of course. Come on, not that we're all healed up. We should move on to the next room. This is the bad boss, right? Ich habe schon wieder not anstatt now gelesen. Ja. Shouldn't we rest for a while longer? Nope, I'm already more than ready for the next fight. Stop being so weak, Aliya. Sneaking my head at Iveria's taunt, I push myself up to my feet, grateful to find that my legs are steady and not wobbling as I feared. Fine, let's go then. We step into the room, one after another. Our gazes immediately dawn to the gigantic Bat King sitting in the throne, his head ducked beneath his wings. In silent agreement, we continue, staying close to the wall, not wanting to draw the bat's attention until we are fully ready. We need to be careful. This is a tough elite tiger creature. Psh, we have this in the bag. Iveria rushes forward with her weapon held high, a confident smile on her face. Sighing in exasperation, I follow her after her to back her up and prevent her from getting herself killed. Hey, wake up and face me! Immediately the bat stirs, and he lifts his head to look at us with intelligent, beady eyes.